So I have a podcast coming out about this, but somebody in the secret group, in my Facebook secret group, just had a good phrase. And so what I've realized is that when women have never experienced sexual frustration themselves because they are not high libido, then they tend to think that a man who experiences it and shares that it makes them unhappy or frustrated is being coercive, because they literally do not know what it feels like, literally don't understand it. They do not at all equate it to feeling physical hunger, because they've never felt anything remotely like that in the sexual realm. So they think it's just fictional. It's just that the guy wants what he wants when he wants it. However, if a woman, as the person in my group said, is grumpy if she doesn't get then that is a high libido woman, and that is a woman who later on is going to be able to understand if you feel sexual frustration and empathize with you. And maybe even if they're not immediately spontaneously aroused, they would open themselves up to experiencing responsive desire in an encounter that they did not think to have themselves right then. So if you are a high libido man and you are looking for a similar partner, and I do have a podcast coming out about this in January on the Dr. Psych Mom show, but one super good indicator of a really high drive woman that actually is, and it's not just the honeymoon stage, because a lot of women will say yes to every time you initiate in the honeymoon stage because they love you so much and they're just so excited by you and they're drunk on new relationship energy. But you got to distinguish that from a woman who's grumpy if she doesn't get because that is the true high libido woman who later on will understand if you are grumpy if you don't get